I'm at Rietfontein Nature Reserve this morning. Thought I'd take a Sunday walk around here. Lovely little reserve sitting midway between Rivonia and Fourways. There's a 2.5 kilometre circular hike around the reserve, and it's one of those remaining green spaces within Joburg that represents the wooded koppies that used to be in Joburg before it was developed. So you've got this reserve, you've got Melville koppies, you've got Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens. We'll do a walk around, see what birds we get, and hopefully this little trip around the reserve will encourage you to come out and visit this magic little place. The one thing you'll notice first as you start the hike is there's this beautiful woodland as you climb up to the top of the koppie. I would check this out for things like bar-throated opalis, chin-spot batis. Some of the more foresty things you probably also get African paradise flycatcher here in summer. In winter obviously they go down to the low veld where it's a little bit warmer. But a great start to this walk. And as you can see, you've got these lovely stone-lined paths. Really great infrastructure and a nice place to walk and bird. Behind me on these tall trees, we have the controversial Roseyfaced Lovebirds that are starting to become more and more common throughout Joburg. Obviously the controversy is around whether we can tick them or not. And obviously with the other escapees not knowing the level of hybridization, technically speaking the experts say not really tickable because you just don't know if it's a pure rosy-faced lovebird or hybridized with something else. Sitting at an area called the outdoor classroom. Obviously I gather they use this for environmental education. Just had a grey Daker come walking past. Really special moment. Sitting quietly and I heard this rustling in the grass. And then it just came walking down the path. Magic morning so far. Once you get to the top here, you get this magnificent view of the Sandton skyline and Joburg. Lovely walk up to the top here. Fairly easy going. You don't have to be a fit hiker to hike this place at all. And lovely standing up the top here in this open woodland. Heard a couple of streaky-headed seed eaters calling, and just a lovely ambience. So you've got this lovely forest here that looks a lot like what you get along the river at Walter Sisulu Botanical Gardens. So I'm expecting southern bobo, bar-throated opalis, and certainly in summer black cuckoo, African paradise flycatcher. Many of those things you expect along the river at Walter Sisulu. Magic little reserve. So it's Sunday evening and I decided to do my Rietfontein closing now. I was going to do the closing for the day walk around the reserve in the parking lot by the car, but as I was approaching the car, the security approached me and said, do I have a permit to film there? Obviously, being a YouTuber without a monetized channel, no. And I get where they're coming from. I mean, if a film company, a advertising agency is going to go in there and do a paid shoot, fine, I get the need for permits and for them to justifiably generate revenue for the park of people who are commercializing the park. Myself as a YouTube content creator, just wanting to promote the place, I don't have the 10, 15 or 20,000 rand or whatever those filming licenses cost for a Joburg City Parks. So I didn't argue with them. I quite happily left. Fortunately, I left for the content that I had. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Rietfontein is a great little reserve, and for those that live in the Fourways, Paulshof, Rivonia area, great little reserve, nice easy walk, a morning's outing. I got bronze manakin, brown-backed honeybird calling, bar-throated opalis, black-backed puffback, the controversial rosy-faced lovebirds. So a nice little walk, and obviously the reserve will be pumping with a lot more really nice species once the migrants are back in summer. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on another birding outing soon.